Did I understand it correctly that you used to rent video cameras in the beginning?
Way back, yeah, we're talking like VHS cameras. So I think the first time my family did it was on a family trip to Disney World in the late 80s or early 90s. We just rented one so that you could rent it and film your adventure in the park, and then just keep the tape that you filmed on. And that was probably my first directing experience, because my mom still has that tape somewhere, and most of it is just me bossing my younger brother around. I'm like, no, I'm going to turn the camera on, I'm going to say action, and then you walk over here, and I'm going to be pointing at the top of the castle and pan down, and you'll walk in and wave. And so I had no idea what directing was, but apparently that's what I was doing. And then when I had a paper route growing up around the same time, or maybe a year or two later, my friend Troy Schwager and I and my neighbor Eli Parent were sort of obsessed with making movies. So the local video shop rented you could rent the camcorder for 20 or 30 bucks for the weekend. So we would get all the neighborhood kids together and our younger siblings and make Indiana Jones and the Lost Controller, looking for the remote, or mostly just parody videos. Friday the 13th, part 26 or whatever. Home Alone 3, just, building our own traps in the houses, and mostly to also just injure our younger brothers. And so it was like half Jackass and half parody films. But yeah, but the only way to edit then for us was to shoot a shot, press pause, and then get ready to shoot the next one and record. So that we just had to sort of edit in camera and shoot everything in sequence, which was an amazing skill set to learn that I didn't realize I was learning, of how to minimize the number of setups and shots and only shoot exactly what you need to make a movie. So it's definitely helped save money even to this day on music video shoots.
Was your plan to stay in Ontario, or did you want to go to LA, or that was never in the cards?
I definitely wanted to go to LA to go to film school, but as an international student, everything is far more expensive. The exchange rate rarely works in the Canadian dollar's favor. So it was just going to be way too expensive. And when I left high school, I went to work at a Walmart and said, okay, I'm gonna save up money. I'll work here for a year or two and then go to film school. I had looked in Toronto at Ryerson, but reading about Spielberg and everybody else, UCLA was the place. And I ended up injuring myself with a hernia managing the garden center at Walmart in Windsor, and wasn't able to work at all. And that's when I said, you know what, I bet you I could. I used to do the video yearbook or sort of similar kind of videos for the school and make a little bit of money selling copies at the end of the year. I thought, maybe I could do wedding videos or some local TV commercials. And that's when I started a business of my own. And Walmart's the last job that I had when I was about 18 or 19. And I've just always done something video related since then. So yeah, it wasn't really until I met my wife, we got married, and she's an actress and she wanted to give LA a try. We came out here for the premiere of one of our films, and she just tried surfing and just instantly fell in love with it and said, we need to be here, whatever it takes.